Hello, everyone. It is I, the guy behind the videos. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. For those that are wondering where the initial one of these went, because I did this already once before, I didn't delete it. I kind of had it privated because, well, again, I'm not going to delete any of my videos unless, I really feel like they deserve to be deleted. Not for you know, awkward sake purposes, because who cares? But for my sake. Most of my videos are like gone but privated. Some are unlisted, so you can still watch them if you want to go and check those out there in playlists. But to most people, they won't really care, and I have to put my best foot forward, which is something that I realized over the time of doing this. Most people would like to say, they're going to look back at your old videos and be like, this is how far you came. Not a lot of people care anymore. And that part kind of sucks because the progress is the best part of making videos. I mean, if you looked from back then till now, you wouldn't realize that. Yeah, I didn't used to have a face cam. I used to have like a PNG guy. Then I tried to do the PNG guy again. And I wanted to do the VTuber guy, but that was too expensive. So I kind of just delved right off into it. Yo, Iron Mouse, if you for some reason see this video and you're still looking to make people VTubers, hit my line because I would love to do it. But the problem is, I'm not too much enthralled in the VTuber space, which is kind of the thing. I want to learn how to be a VTuber. I want to enter the space and be like, I don't know what y'all are doing, but like, I'm down to learn. Teach me the ways, But I don't know. I feel like I'd be invading a little bit, but that's besides the point. I just wanted to, make this video, talk to you guys about how life's going and all that. We've come a long way from our humble beginnings, not just in making videos, but as in life in general. You don't realize that you've done that much because the world's constantly hammering into your head that if you don't make it by now, you failed. I've been told countless times, subliminally, through all the media that I've consumed, that I either should be fine or I am failing by not following my dreams and succeeding right away. Technically speaking, right? I've been doing this for a long time, but technically not. But another crazy thing is, I've had this channel for 9 years. You want to know what's crazy about all that? The anniversary is going to be coming up at the end of the year. I know that's a little bit far because we're still in the early half of the year. Calm down, guys. But yeah, 10 years of this channel. It has a 10-year history. I didn't think that was possible, but here we are. I wish that my 10-year history was a little bit cleaner, more consistent uploads, more consistent games, more consistent Let's Plays. But over the time that I have been making videos consistently, I was so happy. I'm still happy about making them now, but now I'm so much more stressed out about the fact that like there are people that reach that 10-year milestone and they're already they already made it. And it makes me so sad because I wish I could be that person sometimes. I don't want to make this a sad video. I'm not totally sad, man, but I want to do more of this, right? So I said, screw it, set myself up a proper camera, I'm thinking of getting like a green screen, a proper one, because this like virtual one is not going to work. It's not going to cut it. And I don't want people, invading on my life too much. I understand that, it would be nice to have a background that you guys could look at that isn't just like old gameplay video that I've reused like 50 different times to emphasize my passion, even though that was me in the past. I need something to represent me now. But yeah, um, I'm trying. I'm trying. Once I graduate college, however, I feel like instead of trying to back away from my dream, I got to chase it with everything I've got. Hopefully, I can get a job that pays me decently enough and isn't absurd, and do this while I have the spare time. I don't think I'm going to move out, even though it would be a wise decision. I think I'm going to commit. I'm going all in on what I have. I got to make do with what I have instead of trying to take. So all my friends from the past, present, and possible future, thank you all so much for believing in me when you did, or continuing to believe in me now. I know I don't say this a lot to anybody, but like, it really does mean the world to me, because this is all I've ever wanted, truly. And it's crazy that I still have a chance to do it despite my despite me not doing it right away. I still have time, and I need to keep remembering that. You still have time. You're not supposed to have it all figured out by now. You still can figure it out. I want to get into so many different things, but the space that I have here isn't enough, but I'm going to try. That's all you can do. It's all you should be doing, trying. I've been told by a lot of people over the past couple of months that they're going through it, and I'm sorry to hear. I mean, the way the world is right now, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. So many crazy things happening, and not a lot of people to stand up and say or do something about it. It's crazy. But I digress. I still think that with a lot of time, patience, and effort, we can get a lot of good things done. I don't know why I'm leaning. That was a bit weird. I did that the last time I recorded something. I wonder, because I wasn't looking at my camera. Is everything all right here? Yeah, everything's fine. Okay. But still, I think I'm going to be streaming with a face cam. I need to get my my overlays and stuff together. Trying to talk to the people that helped me out with that, because realistically speaking, I need those. I mean, you don't need them, but I have them, so I might as well make the most of what I have. They're not perfect. They didn't capture the image that I wanted, but I didn't want to bash them and be like, "Oh, this is not what I wanted." But at the same time, you know, they're being kind to me, but at the same time, I paid for it. But I don't want it to just be that transaction and then call it a day, you know? Because at the end of the day, they're a small business trying to make something of themselves, and I'm a small creator trying to make something of myself. And we're both going through it because companies and people that are bigger than us are giving us a harder time by setting the trends to be anti-small, anti-intuitive, anti-self. It's not fair, but life isn't fair, which is why I say to everybody that's listening or watching at home, take what is yours. Just because the world doesn't owe you anything. Even though I don't think that's true. You take what's yours. And you want to know what is yours? Respect. The reason why I say that is simple. If the world owed us nothing, then we owe the world nothing. And if you go with that train of thought, you go into very dark territory. All the people you hate, they become justified, and that's not okay. That's why I say you are owed respect. Doesn't matter who, what, where, when, why, how, you are owed respect. People say you got to earn it. It's a mutual thing. Respect should be mutual. It doesn't need to be, you can earn more, but there's always going to be that baseline of respect. It has to be, because if I just see somebody and I'm like, I don't know who they are based off of their appearance and how what's going on, how they're doing, and I just assume that they're the scum of the earth, then I failed, because they could be somebody that's an actor, or they went through hard times and they actually need my help, and I'm sitting here judging them based off of what I'm trying to interpret, which is horribly wrong. Sure, be cautious, but that's how it works. If you are cautious and respectful, then they should reciprocate that back. They're not always going to. That's when you enact what you got to do, you know? That's about all I wanted to say. Hope you guys enjoyed, my heat seekers. Be sure to ignite that like button, and yeah, it's been Blaze. Fan that flame, burn your dread, and stay hot. Okay, I'm gonna stop.